Where does true freedom come from? Let's talk about it in today's Points to Ponder. Hello, I'm Jo Heather Dodson, your Christian coach. You can find out more about my training, speaking services, and coaching at yourchristiancoach.net. Well, I've encouraged you all to read your Bible daily, and I think it's really neat when you can also read with your family. And so we were recently reading Galatians chapter 5, and the first verse really leapt out at me. I wanted to share with you about it today. It says, "Stand fast, therefore, in the liberty by which Christ has made us free, and do not be entangled again with the yoke of bondage." And so it had me meditating on freedom. And the verse starts out by telling us to stand fast. That means to stand firm, to persevere, to hold your ground. And we are to stand fast in the liberty that Christ has given us. And we live in the United States, and we have all heard the phrase, freedom isn't free. A price has been paid for our freedom. And your price has been paid in your Christian life as well. Christ has paid that price for you to be free. Well, free from what, you might be asking? Well, it says the yoke of bondage. And what is the yoke of bondage? That is the law. The law came so that we could see what sin and death looked like, right? There it is, I see it. But Christ gave us his yoke. He tells us in Matthew 11:29 and 30, "Take my yoke upon you, for my yoke is easy and my burden is light." Well, that relates directly to Galatians 5:1, where Paul is saying, "Stand fast in the liberty by which Christ has made us free." So we have a part to play there. We need to stand fast in that liberty. A lot of people in the Christian faith, other faiths as well, have this legalism. And it made me think of my former Sunday school teacher who used to talk about the holy mowers and the holy no mowers. The holy mowers, the people who mowed their lawn on Sunday because they said, "I love being out in nature. It gives me some quiet think time. I'm having conversations with the Lord while I'm out there." And then you're going to meet Christians who say, "Oh, you mow on Sunday? Oh, Sunday is the Sabbath. You're supposed to be resting." So for them, it's very important that they don't mow the grass on Sunday. You need to have those personal things that you hold dear, but what you don't want is to be enslaved into the bondage, that yoke of bondage, that law that holds you captive. Christ came so that you can live and move and have your being and be free in him, free from sin, free from the fear of death. And I encourage you to take some time to think about that this week. Really meditate on it and ask yourself, are you living in that freedom that Christ died to give you? It's something to think about. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next Tuesday for more Points to Ponder.